Police say they arrested a man accused of shooting and killing his neighbor. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Courtney Bryant.
And I'm Russ Spencer. Police say Derek Thomas faces multiple felony charges. Fox 5's Ray Urena tells us where the investigation stands tonight.
Gwinnett County Police have announced an arrest in the death of a man whose body was found near his home near Snellville. The arrest comes just a day after detectives were first called. Police on Monday charged 30-year-old Derek Thomas with felony murder, aggravated assault, and 2 weapons possession charges. They say he and the victim, 36-year-old Abel Alejandro Chavez, lived on Saddle Ridge Drive.
I believe they were across the street from each other. Detectives are still out following up on the investigation and trying to figure out what led up to this shooting and what the motive was behind this incident.
The Sunday early morning shooting was captured on a neighbor's surveillance video. You can hear some gunshots before a car speeds away moments later.
They're still canvassing and speaking to witnesses in the area, looking for other, possible video cameras or anything to figure out what took place and transpired to his death.
Neighbors said off camera they are nervous and scared after the shooting. They described Chavez, who went by Alex, as an animal lover who was married with 2 children. They also say he was always willing to lend a hand when they needed help.
This was a isolated incident there. Like I said, detectives are still following up and trying to figure out what led up to those particular circumstances.
Thomas remains locked up at the Gwinnett County Detention Center. We did speak to Chavez's family, who says that they want privacy at this time. Reporting in Gwinnett County, Ray Urena, Fox 5 News.
Ray, thank you. The Georgia Department of Corrections has identified 3 inmates who were killed during a gang-related fight at Washington State Prison in East Georgia. The fight started around 1:30 in the afternoon on Sunday on a sidewalk inside the facility. Guards evacuated the visitation area, but several injured inmates managed to get inside the visitation room before it was fully cleared. 3 inmates died. 13 others were taken to the hospital for treatment. One of the slain inmates, Jimmy Trammell, was set to be released this month after serving a 20-year sentence for a burglary in Fulton County. East Point police continue to investigate a fatal shooting last week at a funeral home.
Police say at least 2 shooters last Friday were lying in wait and opened fire at Gus Thornhill Funeral Home on Gus Thornhill Jr. Drive as 4 separate wakes were underway. They're now asking for the public's help to search for those shooters. And relatives of the victim tell us they're struggling with grief.
It's so senseless, and it's just hard to wrap your head around it. The phrase we've been using is just no words. Just no words. Family's small, and it's getting even smaller by the day. The grandbabies are at the forefront. We just got to try to take care of them.
East Point police ask if you know something or saw something that can help lead to an arrest, to please give them a call.
4 people were shot at a Douglas County bar over the weekend. Deputies found them at Marlene's Bar on Veterans Memorial Highway early Saturday morning. Investigators say Jack Dwayne Shanks Jr. and Chauncey Deshawn created several disturbances throughout the night. Shanks was killed in the shooting. Deshawn made his first appearance in court this morning, facing murder and aggravated assault charges.
A news alert tonight. The state of Georgia has its first measles case of 2026. The Department of Health says a baby who was too young to get the vaccine caught the virus while traveling internationally. That baby lives in the Coastal Health District, which is near Savannah. Health officials are working to identify anyone who could have come in contact with the child. They say now is a good time to ensure you're up to date on your vaccines. Health officials say Georgia had 10 cases of measles last year.
Turning out of the weather, after a rainy start to the weekend, it's gotten really cold, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've taken a turn. Finally, we've been waiting for it. Here's Chief Meteorologist David Chaley to talk about this cool down. David.
Yeah, as we look down the road, we are going to see January-like temperatures for about a week. But tomorrow, looking pretty decent after we get by the chill overnight. And we're well on our way this evening. Look at those 30s that we have out there already. A bunch of low 40s in the heart of the city. And you look up here in Blairsville, they've already checked in at 28 right now. And it's below freezing in LaGrange at 30. Now, those temperatures may just kind of level off, maybe notch them down a few more degrees by morning. Here in town, we're just going to kind of settle down into the lower 30s. We got that sunrise tomorrow morning there at 7:42, and the sun's going to be out in full force tomorrow. So here's where we're going to start. 20s, 30s, kind of chilly, down below the average. But man, tomorrow afternoon, here we go. We're going to be back up in the mid to upper 50s in a lot of areas. We only hit 53 today. You see our average high up there at 54. So we're going above that tomorrow. Going to be a beautiful day. Great day in January. Wednesday, we start seeing some changes. Watch what happens now as we go forward in time through the day on Tuesday. Yeah, we're just looking at sunshine, clear sky. But by Tuesday evening, early Wednesday morning, we see some clouds kind of stream in here. And then we have the prospect of seeing a shower or two. Not everybody will see one. This isn't a big event. The story is going to be, though, the colder air behind the system trying to squeeze out a few snow showers up there in extreme North Georgia. We're talking about the mountains up Blairsville, Blue Ridge, Hiawassee, and the like, not here in the metro area. We're going to be dealing with some pretty brutal wind chills. That's going to happen come early Thursday morning. So the average high temperature in the days ahead, down below the average. We'll talk all about that coming your way in just a minute.
David, thanks. Here in Georgia, accused mass killer Robert Long was back in court today.
He is the man charged in the 2021 spa murders across metro Atlanta. Fox 5's Kevin Stewart takes us through today's developments.
We'll be arguing different
With Robert Long sitting at attention, attorneys square off in Fulton County Superior Court before Chief Judge Earl Glanville. The defense continues to push to get pieces of evidence tossed in this murder case. For one, we learned how police located Long. It was an app. Long's parents had their son's location on an app. They called police to let them know where to find Long. The defense wants that evidence suppressed. It argued Long's privacy, among other things, was violated by the move. Judge Glanville disagreed. Prosecutors charged Long with 8 murders in the 2021 spa shootings across 2 counties, 4 people in Cherokee County and another 4 in Fulton County. You may recall Long has already pled guilty in Cherokee County and is serving a life sentence. Fulton County prosecutors are going for the death penalty. He faces 19 total charges in Fulton, so there is a lot riding on each of these motions.
Yes, Your Honor. This is a claim that not that the 4 corners of the affidavit are insufficient, but that there's a problem with an assertion of that.
Kevin Stewart, Fox 5 News.
There will be another pretrial hearing held tomorrow morning.